Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where we still love reviews and tutorials. My name is Firenza. For those of you who are brand new here, welcome to the party. But make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification button next to it so that you can get notified when I post new videos. So, first and foremost, I feel like I need to apologize because I have been gone from you guys for way too long. Some craziness has happened in my life, as you can tell, or maybe not. I'm in a new space. I haven't really been in the mood, to be honest with you, to record anything, or haven't really been inspired by anything. But that all changed a month ago. And I'm so excited to finally be able to give you guys my review of the Fenty Skin products. All of them. I've got them all here. I spent the last 30 days really truly testing out these products so that I could give you guys an honest review of what I thought of the new Fenty Skin line. So if you're interested in seeing it, let's go ahead and get started. So like I mentioned, I spent the last 30 days testing out these products. I decided that I was not going to use any of my other skincare products. I have a pretty robust, I guess, skincare routine. If you're interested in seeing that, make sure you comment below and let me know. I'm definitely down to do an updated skincare routine for you guys. But I eliminated all of my products, which was a risk. I'm going to be honest with you because my skin is I wouldn't necessarily classify my skin as sensitive anymore. I would have said that, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, but I feel like it's changed and it's not as sensitive as it used to be. I decided that I was going to nix all my normal skincare stuff and give you guys a honest review of what I thought of these 3 products in the Fenty Skin line. This is it. There are 3 products in the line. There's your cleanser, which is in this nice little tube. You've got your toning serum, and then you have the SPF moisturizer included in it. It's kind of like a cartridge, but I'll talk about that in a second. What you do, or what I do, is just start off with the cleansing or with the cleanser, and I will, you don't need that much, probably, truly a dime size. I guess it depends on whether or not you have a lot of product on your face or whatever, but it's up to you. I don't use that much and I still get a really good lather. I cleanse my face with the cleanser. I pat it dry, and then I take the toning serum and I go behind that and just sort of pat it into my face, and I do kind of rub it in and then sort of pat it in. And then I go behind it with the SPF moisturizer, which is SPF 30. What I will say is I did start using I did use this both AM and PM, which is something different than what I had been doing before. My normal skincare routine, I would only use SPF during the daytime because you're being exposed to the sun during the daytime and not at night. So yeah, that's like super simple routine. It's not that complicated at all. My initial thoughts on this product, my first thought when I learned that it was launching and I went on the website and saw what was going to be launching was, oh, it's only 3 products. Okay, so you gave us a cleanser, a toner, and a moisturizer. Cool. Those are like your basic skincare products if you're looking to build a routine. That makes sense to me. One thing that I also know about Fenty Beauty in general is they tend to start small. I mean, look at their launch, their makeup launch. They launched a foundation, some highlighters, and lipsticks, I think, the first, when they first became Fenty Beauty, and then they expanded the line. So that's what I'm expecting Fenty to do. I'm expecting them to expand this line eventually, but they just are starting this launch off really small, which makes sense to me. I want to see in this line, I want to see some serums. I want to see some oils. I want to see some exfoliants. I would love to see some masks. I'm hoping that those are some of the things that they're considering when they are thinking about expanding this line. But we need more products, We need more products. So I hope that Fenty Beauty is, and Fenty Skin, I guess it's the same thing, are really considering expanding this line if they, want more people to like be into it. All of these products are non-comedogenic, which means that they do not clog your pores. That is so important, especially for people like me who are acne prone, because what happens is when things get clogged in your pores, there's an excessive amount of sebum that's produced. Your skin breaks out, all that good stuff. So we don't want clogged pores. That is never a thing that we want. So thankfully, all of this stuff is not going to clog your pores. This is I would say, when I was using it, it's really a slight scent. I think all of these products have a really like faint scent. It's not too overwhelming, but it's also not like non-existent. So that is something to know if you are someone who does have sensitive skin. One of the things that I heard so loudly on Twitter and on Instagram was that, oh my God, this stuff broke me out. So again, I was taking a risk. This stuff broke me out. The fragrance was too harsh for my skin. It is not that strong of a scent, but again, if you have sensitive skin, it may be a bit much for you. The other thing that I loved about this was that it lathers perfectly. Like I normally use African black soap on my skin, liquid, and it doesn't lather as much as I like it to often. But this, as soon as it touches water, it's like lathering up immediately. When you rinse this off, a lot of the times with cleansers, especially ones that are claiming to remove all of the oils and dirts from your skin, are going to be like super drying. That is not the case for this cleanser. It does not feel drying. Your skin doesn't feel tight when you take it off. It feels, very fresh and very, clean, frankly. But if you're somebody who is concerned about having that very tight, drying feeling, this cleanser is definitely not going to do that for you. Getting into the toner. So this is called the Fat Water. When I first found this, or when I first saw this toner, I didn't really pay attention to the consistency in the bottle. So I was thinking that it was going to be like any other toner that is really like thin and loose. And I was going to have to use a cotton round to apply it, but it is not at all. If you can tell, you can see that it's sort of a gel consistency. So it's not as thin as I thought it was going to be. It's more of a serum versus a toner. And I should have known that by the name of the product, but I didn't. So yeah, the one thing that I absolutely loved about this serum is the fact that it really does, it's very light, so it doesn't feel like you're putting something over top of your skin that's going to like weigh it down, if that makes any sense. I feel like some serums could do that, but this doesn't. This actually is very light. It gives you a very fresh feeling. It's supposed to be pore refining, and it's supposed to brighten your skin. I do love the way that this makes my skin feel. I love that it gives me that fresh feeling. And it has my favorite product in it, niacinamide. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I use niacinamide normally on my skin. So when I saw that this product has that in it, I was like, oh, perfect. So I'm not taking away too much from my skincare routine. Niacinamide is good for getting rid of the texture, not getting rid of, but smoothing out the texture on your skin. And y'all know I have very, very, very textured skin. And I will say that I have noticed a difference in my texture since I started using the Fat Water. So I will say that it does that. The brightening part, the pore refining part, I don't really know, but the texture has definitely been noticeable. The Fat Water also has like this, all of the packaging for these products have this mechanism on top that allows you to lock or unlock the tube or bottle, which was super good for traveling. I went to Palm Springs a couple weeks ago, and I was able to take my whole system with me and not worry about it leaking. The same thing with the Fat Water. It also has that same locking mechanism, and it clicks when you are opening or closing it, so you can know whether or not it actually is locked. But I love that about this. The moisturizer has a cartridge system. So this part here is actually the cartridge with the SPF. And so you don't need to buy another one of these unless you lose it. You just buy the refill and you just stick it right down in there, and you turn the little handle. Well, it's not all the way in there. So you stick it back down in there, you turn it, and it goes up or down. When it's down all the way, that's how you know that it has been locked. This is honestly no different to me than any other SPF. It has SPF 30 in it. I will say that it's not heavy, which is something that I think you can run into if you are looking for an SPF that for your skin. Like it can be, it can feel heavy, almost like the sunscreen that you would buy for like the beach, and it, you know, doesn't clog your pores. It's very lightweight. It does not give you that ashy look, which I'm sure was really important to Fenty Beauty, since, you know, their owner, or whatever you want to call it, is a black woman, and they are very inclusive in their brand. I think that it is doesn't feel oily either, which is really important, I think, because I think sunscreens can often make your skin feel, you know, that heavy, oily feeling, and that it does not give you that feeling at all. Nor does it give you, like, it gives you a healthy glow. So it doesn't feel oily at all on your skin. It does like give you a healthy glow, but it doesn't give you a shine, if that makes any sense. So that was my number one thing about this moisturizer. I think in terms of the entire line of products, the cons that I would say are that there are not many products, and that could probably be a pro and a con. I would say again that the brightening didn't happen for me, which is okay. You know, like I'm not ashamed of the dark spots, but I would love for them not to be there. So, you know, I think when I go back to my normal routine, I'm excited to get back to my serums and my cleansers, my brightening serums and cleansers, because then I can, you know, get rid of these scars that are on my face. And then I think the last con is really just the scent. Like, right, people who have really sensitive skin and are very sensitive to fragrance, you know, can't use this product, which I think is a lot of people, right? Like, I mean, I'm not one of those people, thankfully. I was a little worried that I was gonna break out or my skin was gonna react crazy, but it didn't at all. Like, this is the first breakout that I've had in this entire month that I've been using it, and I really do think that these were more hormonal and didn't have anything to do with these products. The pros are that I actually really enjoyed the freshness of these products. Like, they made my skin feel really clean, really like light and bouncy. Like, I love that about skincare products. That's so important to me, especially when I'm about to go to bed. For some reason, it just like makes me feel like, oh, now I'm ready for bed. I think that another pro is, like I was saying, probably one of the cons for me. I am somebody who has a really complex skincare routine because I have a lot of different areas that I'm trying to, I guess, address. But I think a pro is that this is pretty simple. Like, the simplicity of this line is helpful for people who are beginners, like who are just now trying to figure out what their skincare routine looks like. This is ideal for men because y'all know, y'all men, y'all be using Jergens on your face. No, fellas, you need a skincare routine. And I promise you, this is a really good one for those of you who don't have sensitive skin that is sensitive to scents. This one is super easy, literally. Cleanse, tone, moisturize. Your skin will feel beautiful. It will glow. And you can stop putting Jergens on your face.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. You in my business? Yeah, don't do that.
Anyway, I think I'm going to keep the fat water in my routine because I really enjoyed the way that it made my skin feel. While it didn't do the brightening and the pore refining, the texture part is really, really important to me. So I think I'm going to keep this. The SPF, not so much. I have an SPF, and y'all know that my Neutrogena Hydro Water Gel is like bomb, and I love that stuff. I love the way that it makes my skin feel, so I probably won't be taking that out of my routine. And this cleanser, I mean, again, I have acne prone skin. While this didn't make me break out, I want to make sure that I'm using a product that is going to prevent my acne from showing up. And African Black Soap has been like so loyal to me over the years, so I will not be taking that out of my routine. I think overall I would say that it's not that it's not worth it, but I just feel like for the price that you're paying, because it's a luxury beauty brand, um, it just is not. It's not giving me the what it's supposed to have gave.
It's not even giving what y'all said it was supposed to give.
I feel like this for a luxury beauty brand. I feel like this didn't give me the oomph that I feel like I should be getting from products that are, as expensive. I feel like this is like on the mid range of high end, because I mean, you can buy some luxury skincare products that cost you $100 a pop. So this is obviously not that expensive. I believe that the fat water retails for, so the cleanser retails for $25. The fat water retails for $28, and the SPF moisturizer retails for $35. And if you were just buying the cartridge insert, it's $30. So, I mean, you can get the whole bundle for $75, which is saving you about $10, maybe $13. But I just feel like for that price point, I'm looking for something a little bit more. Otherwise, I can just stick with, brands like The Ordinary, who we know gives amazing like you have amazing outcomes, and they have great reviews. Or we could stick with drugstore brands like Neutrogena, who also have really good products that work just as well as these. So, I is it worth the coin? Maybe not, because you can find products that are just as good for a cheaper price point. So I hope this was helpful to you guys. I am very interested to hear what you guys thought about the products if you've used them. If you haven't used them, I hope that this was helpful to you as you make your decision about whether or not you're going to spend your coins with our good sis Riri. Definitely make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and make sure you hit that little bell notification button next to it so that you can get notified when I post new videos. And make sure y'all check out the rest of my videos. Like, they be here. I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent, but in the meantime, I got tons of videos that you probably haven't seen that you should check out. So do that. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.